Sitting down with my mom. She just celebrated her birthday, by the way. I was trimming roses, which was a suggestion that she gave me to always trim roses at what time?
February the 14th.
All right. And while I was thinking about her advice and I was doing that activity, I thought I ought to capture some of her thoughts on the real estate market because she is one of the inspirational reasons I am in the business. So I'm sitting down talking with her. What did you think about real estate?
Well, I got into real estate in the late 70s, back when the realtor took their buyers to their loan application, took them, sat there through the inspections. It was a lot of hand holding, which isn't done in today's market.
Going to the lender. That's right. You did tell me about that.
Yes.
Now, were y'all worried about the lender that you were going to and you wanted to make sure the lender didn't undercut you?
No, no, no. It was the idea that we had access to certain lenders that we liked. And it was very convenient when you got a buyer and you'd say, well, we need to get qualified. To say, I can set you up with somebody. Let's go talk to them.
Oh, yeah. So that way you weren't wasting time. You could kind of.
Yes, determine that this person was able to look.
And then you also were working at a time that people often refer, especially now with the higher interest rates. And you had said earlier the rates ranged in the 15, 16, right?
I think so. They were much higher than owner financing. So people were doing a lot of owner financing, which in a way simplified things, but probably was more dangerous than going through a lender.
Well, cheaper. And then we also, just before we started this, touched on builders and how sometimes a buyer doesn't know that as a realtor, we can help them navigate and negotiate with builders, because I've had similar experiences, but you were talking about that one day they say they don't need to go out, but they do go out.
And then they get with a builder's agent who is not, a real realtor, but works directly only with project that he's on. And he feels then that negates your being able to represent him, a buyer, with that particular builder. And so it was, and there was no paperwork. People didn't sign up to promise they would just work with you at that time. So it was, but there were a lot less people in Austin, also a lot less, you might say, competition.
You remember how many realtors there were?
No, but
I want to say there's like 18,000 right now.
Here in Austin?
Maybe.
Really?
Active, I think you're looking at less than 6,000.
Yeah.